Alright, so we're just gonna go say hi to Banshee real quick, see what he's got in store for us, doing a little shopping. Hey Banshee, what's up man? What you got today? Oh, kind of excited. Let's see here. Wait, what the? No! I don't have any glimmer! Oh my good, I can't buy any weapon parts to rank up my factions. I can't even buy a green weapon. Not that I would, but I can't even afford a green weapon. What is going on here? I thought I had so much glimmer. Oh no, this is a travesty. Well, at least I can upgrade my helmet here and wait a minute. No! I don't even have enough glimmer to do that. Oh my God, I am broke. I am flat broke. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go over here and sit down and cry a little, and maybe any guardians as they pass by can give me some glimmer. Help me out, please. Guardians, does this sound like you at all? With all the new stuff to do since the April update, you know, with Banshee's weapons every single arms day, you know, and all the great weapons that you get, you know, from Varix and your armor and everything you just want to level up, but you find yourself, you know, just running out of glimmer from time to time. Happens to the best of us. Don't worry. This is LVnative here, and I am back with a video to show you exactly the absolute 100% fastest way to get glimmer in Destiny, period. Now we are going to be doing this farm on Mars in the exclusion zone. Now I've been doing this farm ever since year 1, and it is still the best one to do. Be sure you select when you do the mission that you switch it over to hard, otherwise this is not going to work and it's going to be a big gigantic waste of your time. But this method that I use, I've been using this pretty much since after the first couple of months that I started playing way back in year 1 at the launch, and there is absolutely no faster way to farm glimmer out there. I've seen many videos, you know, read a lot of posts on forums and stuff like that, and I have tried just about every little trick and glitch and gimmick that I have found. This by far beats all of them out, hands down. There is nothing better, and if there is, I sure haven't found it, and I've really looked. So I like to run this with my hunter, mainly because I like to use, I think it's a blood pact perk with your tether, and that's going to, you know, play into the speed of this run and make it be even quicker than it already is. So once you land down into Mars here, into the mission, I'm going to speed this up a little bit just so you can see exactly where it is I'm running. This is right at the beginning of the mission. So we're just going to head over to the right here and just follow that quest marker down to the door here. You're going to go in, open up, and you're going to get to that console that you need to have your ghost unlock. That is where this farm is going to start. So yeah, you just run in through here, keep following that quest marker, and it's going to take you right around this corner to this console right here. Now, the secret to this farm is having the resupply codes in your inventory. This is going to give you extra glimmer for killing Cabal enemies, and it lasts for 10 minutes. One thing that's nice, you don't need a whole lot of these to do this farm, because while you're farming, you are going to get the Cabal to drop more and more of those resupply codes. Also, some heavy ammo synthesis would not be bad, you know, to bring along with you just to help speed things up. Yes, I know that those cost glimmer as well, but sometimes you just got to spend a little money to make a little money. You know what I'm saying? Because the amount of money you get from each synthesis is going to way outweigh, you know, the amount that it's costing to pick up some of those. But if you already have a large stockpile of them, more power to you. You can just use what you have. Now, you're going to open up this door and run around to the left here. Now, you need a good rocket launcher for this. I've got the truth. It doesn't have to be the truth, but just a good, you know, rocket launcher with a high blast radius. As soon as those first groups jump out, you're going to hit that second group that jumps out, all the yellows, and then you are going to kill all the yellows that jump out of the other one as well. Now, this is just the start of the run. Normally, that's where I like to throw my tether in, but I didn't have it, you know, fully available yet. So yeah, definitely make sure you're running your max intellect so you can get your super up as quick as possible. If you die while you're doing this, that's okay. That you're supposed to. This is farming. You're just going to be rinsing and repeating, basically killing the same group of Cabal elites, getting all the glimmer and pickups from them, and then you're just going to keep rinsing and repeating. So this is a more accurate way of how most of your runs are going to look. Again, you're just going to run over to the left. You're not going to kill the first two that jump out of that first ship, but you want to hit that next group just as they're coming out. and fire your rocket, take them out, throw your tether over there onto the group of the others. I could have been a little bit quicker with it. And then I get my shotgun out, and with that bloodbound pack, that damage gets shared to everyone who's tethered. So I was able to take out like that entire group except for this guy, basically with just, you know, 1 or 2 shotgun shots. And now I've cleared all the elites out. I've gotten everything that I need to, and now you just need to kill yourself. So, and you know, rinse and start the process all over again. It's a very easy farm to do. They made it a little bit more difficult in year 2 now that those, you know, ships that shoot down on you, they just never leave. So they do have a tendency to do a little extra damage to you. But still very doable if you just stick around to the left-hand side how you saw me doing that. That's what you want to do. Pull your rocket out, fire it on that first group of Cabal that come out of that first ship, get your tether onto the second one, close the distance, and kill them. Now, you know, if you've got some extra rockets to spare and you don't have a tether for whatever reason for that second group, you can always just launch one right into that other group as well and take them out really quickly. I neglected to on this little run. But, and that's, you know, ended up making me have to spend a lot more time than I needed to. So, yeah, I've got the play sped up on here because you don't need to just sit and see this in regular time as I do this over and over and over again. Can it be a little monotonous? Can it be a little boring? Sure. But it is the fastest way by far to get yourself Glimmer. And when I say the fastest, I do mean the fastest. In 1 hour of farming, you can go from 0 Glimmer to being maxed out with 25,000, and it's not that hard to accomplish. You're actually going to see here at the end of this video how successful I was able to be in just 10 minutes, and I definitely did not do it perfectly. There was a few times I messed up, a few times my rockets were off or my tether was off. You know, but you get the basic principle. If you're able to get that tether on that second group and get over there right away with a shotgun, it takes them all out with just 1 or 2 shots. Every single one of them drop. It's just a really, really effective way. If your primary goal is to get Glimmer, this is going to do it very fast. So like right there, you just saw me fire 2 rockets because I didn't quite have my super and I didn't want to waste all the time. If you kill everybody quickly and you find there's nobody there to kill you, just run up to that group of red Cabal at the very entrance and they'll take you out pretty quickly. So before the Taken King came out, I used to run this exact same farming route, but I would do it on my Blade Dancer, you know, because I didn't have access to the Night Stalker, and it worked out pretty well for me. You know, what I would do was do the Encore perk that extends the duration every single time, you know, you kill an enemy with it, and I would couple that with the Arc Blade ability where you damage everybody that's, you know, immediately around you, that AoE attack that it has. And that did a pretty good job of wiping people out quickly as well, but I did find a lot of downtime where my super wasn't charged, and I was having to use quite a bit more rockets to get it done, but it still worked, just not quite as well as it works now that I can use my Night Stalker. Very, very effective farm that has been out pretty much since the game launched. If you're interested in some other farming videos, I've got a couple of good ones as well. So, bam, right there on the top left, if you click that link, that's going to take you to my exotic engram farming method, and that is the fastest way and the way that I always use to get my exotic engrams, to get my exotic weapon pieces and my exotic armor pieces. Just a really fantastic way of farming. If you don't already have a good one, go ahead and check that out. I think you'll like it. Also, I do have another farming guide, and I'm going to put that up in the top right-hand corner. Bam, there you go. Click on that one if you want to know how to farm your legendary marks for the week. There's an absurd amount of marks that are available, and that video does a pretty good job of explaining the best way to get your marks as well. So, yeah, I have, you know, guides on most everything that you would ever need to farm. I am thinking about making one for Motes of Light because I see a few people still looking, you know, for ways on how to do that as well. So I might put one up in the future just so you people have that to use. So that's going to pretty much wrap it up. I think this is like the last run or second to the last run that I have filmed here. But you guys get the idea, right? It's a really easy farm to do. If you have any questions about it or something you just didn't quite understand, please let me know in the comment section down below. Or if you know a better way to farm, please go ahead and leave that as well. I'd love to hear from it. Like I said earlier, I've been looking for a long time, and I just haven't found one that's quite as good as this particular method. But there might be one that I'm not sure of. Now, we are not done. Once you are completely finished with your farming, go back to the tower, go to the cryptarch, and you're going to turn in all the network keys that you got from those enemies that you killed. And you're going to get 200 for each one of those. So in 10 minutes, I was able to get 8 of them, and that gives me an extra 1,600 glimmer in just that 10 minutes as well. So now we'll take a look at the total and see that I got about 4,000, I think just a little over 4,000 glimmer in that 10 minutes. That would translate to 24,000, for the hour, but I honestly didn't do it the best that I could. I did make a couple mistakes, but you can see it's going to be very, very viable for you to get that full 25,000 glimmer in a 1 hour time span. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video or, found it entertaining or helpful. If you did, please go ahead and hit that like button. That's going to do it for me. As always, thank you so much for watching, everybody. This is LVnative, and I will see you in the next one. Hey there, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you like what you saw, drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Until next time, this is LVnative, and I am out of here.